You're welcome for the water, Elvis. Yeah, my birds let me know when their water gets low. How do they do that? Well, they'll take their beak and they'll clunk and make the friggin' empty container, be it food or water, clunk, 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 clunk. And if that doesn't get my attention fast enough, they'll chitter and scream at me, clunk, 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 clunk. They're smart enough to know who keeps them taken care of.
To think, so many have to die just to get water.
Did you try talking to your commander at Scalding Spear?
Please, the only thing she'll listen to is the sound of a bow being drawn. About that, wouldn't mind having yours at my side if it ever came to it.
I'm just passing through, Draka.
Can't blame me for trying.
Yeah, I need to get... I'll get that Frost Hunter bow so I can hunt these bellowbacks. Interesting how there are frost bellowbacks in the desert.
This is it. Where the Thunderjaw ripped through my squad.
God.
I'm sorry, Draka.
They were warriors to the end. We should get started.
Someone's alive. By the rocks.
Speak sense, soldier.
Burrowers.
I'm
here.
Apex! Oh, these are tougher. Hephaestus is still in the area.
Grab this before you run out. I could use a hand over here. Thunderjaw's back. This is gonna get rough.
Oh, son of a fuck. How am I still alive? I want that. I want that fucking disc launcher.
There's plenty dead
Working on
Ravagers
it.
around. We can use their cannons.
I'll draw the Thunderjaw's fire. fire. Give you some room. Come on, Aloy. Get up.
Chew on this, you motherfucking sack of fucking dog shit! Kiss my
Do me a favor and
ass!
get the Thunderjaw's heart. I need to check on that soldier.
Well, this'll do. I should check on Draka and that soldier. I'll need these later, for sure.
I brought this on. Didn't think I was going to make it.
You did good, soldier. You're going back home. Thanks to this one.
You were the one who refused to leave your people behind.
I know I'm racking up favors here, but, would you take those hearts back to Arrowhand? We'll be right behind you.
Of course. Be careful.
With that Thunderjaw heart in hand, we'll get all the water we need. Thank you, Aloy.
Son of a fucking bitch, that guy was tough. But I took him down, and he can kiss my ass. I wonder if I have raccoon hide in my stash. That's very possible.
Could shoot it with fire.
A behemoth. Oh, God. How am I gonna slip? Okay, you know what? We're just gonna piece right out.
You've returned. Where's Draka?
Just a little late, Chaplain. Gained some extra baggage on the way back. She's got the machine hearts, including a Thunderjaws. You should have seen this flame in the desert. Here. Something to commemorate our heroic victory.
A victory indeed. Command will be relieved to hear about this.
Get them to Scalding Spear as soon as you can. And tell the commander how many had to die to get them.
Huntress, may I have a word?
What you need?
Rumors have made their way west. They say that in addition to your bow and spear, you have a kind of second sight. Especially
Yes.
for matters that have to do with the old ones.
That's one way to put it.
So it's true. You've done well by my clan. But our troubles may not be as easily settled as Draka believes. I think your second sight might be just what we need.
What exactly is the problem?
Not here. Meet me at Scalding Spear. I'll explain everything.
I'll see you there when I can.
Good. The entire clan might depend on it.
Some kind of face paint. Fire 3 arrows of your current... that sounds like an extension of the spread shot. But I'm really trying to figure out why I can't friggin' load and do that triple knock arrow thing. Tap R1, and that's what I'm doing, but it always just does a volley. Spike, snout, charger. So these are going to prove difficult.
Machine doesn't like fire.
Ravagers. I'm mostly focused on getting up to that friggin' bird. Not the bird, the tall egg. Is that a thunderjaw over there?
Oh, I can't see a way to climb this tall neck.
I'm guessing I'm gonna have to friggin' find a way to glide onto it.
Doesn't look like I can climb this guy. At least for now.
Oh, I have to switch techniques. I see. That makes sense. Oh, hi, Ravager. How you doing? Oh, it's literally right here. That is quite an impressive-looking settlement.
cook should know what to do with this.
I mean, I know I have rite of passage, but I expected the main settlement to be more guarded like the previous settlement. They seem pretty accepting of Outlanders, in all honesty, so long as you don't
You
pick a
wanted to
fight
speak
with
to
them.
me?
The name's Zolka. Have you heard from up north? From Bleeding Mark?
I'm guessing that's a place.
One of the desert's villages. They send their yield of ash blood so the Bereka over there can mark the skin of our soldiers. But it's been a long time since the last supply run. Too long.
If you
Got
think
two
something
artists.
happened to them, can't you send someone to go check?
Were it up to me. But with everyone fuming about our water rations, the commander can't spare any soldiers. My face paint will strike fear in your enemies.
Yep,
Take
you're
a
a
look.
painter. Let's see what you can do for me. I could finally have face paint. Woo woo! That was dumb. North Scout. No, that's Warrior. This is Scout. Seeker. Death Seeker. I like the Seeker. Osram. Banuk. Utaru. Karja. The Vanquisher. I'm not really feeling the Vanquisher. Mark of Pride. Oh, that's LGBT stuff. Okay. Sure. Insert insensitive joke here. Hey, if that's what you want, there it is for you. There is the option. Makes me wonder if that wasn't a pre-order, if that's not the day one edition, or if that's just something the game has. It does say special. I don't personally like the look of it that much. It literally just, it just doesn't look as good as, like, seriously, look at some of these others. Seeker, in particular. That looks really good. The Banuk ones look great. As do the Utaru. Some of the Karja, too. That just looks smeared on. I'm just saying, that just looks like it's just been smeared on haphazardly.
You mentioned the village up north sent some supplies to the capital. Ash blood?
It's a crimson stone that we grind into powder for our ink. Bleeding Mark has the largest supply. Our soldiers there gather and deliver it to us, in exchange for their water rations.
Die for water.
Everyone in the clan depends on the wound in the sand for their water. Capital and outlying village alike. But the last delivery of ash blood was weeks ago. Our supply is running low. So must be their water.
If I'm out that way, I can look in on the village, find out what's the delay.
You have my thanks. Head north to a ruin where the desert meets the mountains. That's Bleeding Mark. Ask for Kentok or Natika there. They'll know what's going on.
Okay. That's what I want to investigate. I'm just looking for... Oh, there's the training. There's the brawling stash and...
Hey, stranger.
Weapon merchant. What kind of new weapons you got for me? Sun-touched hunter bow. Interesting. Trophy kept by the Tenakth. This mid-range Karja bow has an incredible chance of landing extra powerful critical hits. I've already got... That's not as good as what I got. Frostbite warrior bow. Siege, blast sling. Eh. Plasma bolt caster. Iron Eater Shredder Gauntlet, Piercing Shredder Gauntlet. Vanguard Hunter Bow, cool. The Oseram. I don't remember who had the friggin' frost bow. I'll grab the frostbite warrior bow just to have used it in case in place of it.
Why put guards around the wound?
You can't just take away our water!
The wound gives less water. Our rations adjust.
What's going on?
We know the way of the desert! What's stopping us from taking what we want and
That's stopping you.
Anyone else want to complain? We're the Desert Clan. We survive with what we have.
Your, commander's not much for hand-holding.
That is not our way. Even less so in her case. Shall we?
Sure. Can't wait.
I needed to practice.
I kinda like
She's
her.
with me.
Draka's not the only one with harsh words for your commander.
The desert has bred survival into our clan's blood. We spit at death and charge into battle. Maybe a little too eagerly.
Hello.
This is the Outlander conspiring with the dissident Draka.
Demanding water does not make one a dissident, Yara.
Doesn't make Draka a commander either. You should advise him of that.
Jataka said you needed help.
Did he now?
Aloy has a unique insight into the ways of the Old Ones. She might be able to fix this before it gets out of hand.
Get to the point. What is Jataka talking about?
There is no water.
What do you mean?
I mean the wound in the sand, that which provides the clan with the water we need to survive, is completely dry.
Oh, that's not good.
This water source. Jataka said it's somehow related to the Old Ones?
From what we can tell, whatever water we take, it restores on its own. Over time. A few weeks ago, it stopped. I ordered rationing, searched for other viable sources. But everything else nearby is tainted one way or another.
But why the secrecy? Keeping your people in the dark seems to be making things worse.
If the clan knew, my command would be challenged.
There's no water and you're worrying about keeping your command?
Think what you want. Between the machines, the storms, and Regala's uprising, I'm the only thing keeping this clan from falling apart.
Interesting. What's this about Regala?
Draka said your clan won't touch Regala.
Her grudge is with Chief Hekarro, not me. And I plan to keep it that way, so her troops don't turn on my clan. Besides, if she defeats Hekarro, she deserves to rule. That's the way of the tribe.
Okay. And what's your deal with Draka?
Draka's people sacrificed a lot to get that water. He thinks you're hoarding it for yourself.
The perfect excuse to challenge my command. Like he's always wanted. Of course he makes
You
it
sound
sound very
paranoid.
noble. That he only cares about his thirsty people. But all he really wants is to be in charge. And if he was, he'd face the exact same problem I have. There is simply not enough water to go around.
So what's your plan?
So how are you going to deal with not having any water?
Ration what little we have. Buy time to fix the wound.
And in the meantime, people die of thirst?
Every corpse weighs on me. That is what it means to be a commander. What matters is that the clan survives, as a whole.
I can't
I'll take a
promise
look.
anything. But if this wound was built by the Old Ones, I might be able to fix it.
How exactly do you intend to do that?
Just show her the wound, Yara.
Very well. You can tell me when we get there.
It's this device on my head.
After you. The wound in the sand is this way. You're not Karja.
Somebody's grumpy.
Or Oseram.
I was born amongst the Nora, as far east as you are west.
I've heard of your people. They say only those who are exiled leave your lands.
There are exceptions.
What business does a Nora exception have in the West?
Believe it or not, to help people, even the ones who don't want it.
Sounds like a difficult path.
It is. I killed a fucking Thunderjaw for you. Gratitude would be nice, Yara. Although I gotta say, I kinda like your attitude, not gonna lie. Very militant.
This is it. The wound in the sand.
Definitely built by the old ones. Focus should show me more. Pipes leading outside the settlement.
What do you see?
A trail.
But I'll wait here. What are you doing?
Your wound leads underground.
We've tried going down there, but it's too narrow for anyone to reach the bottom. Where are you going?
I think I can lead us to where the water comes from. I'm used to.
How?
Doesn't matter.
What matters is that the wound is fixed and my people survive. Lead the way.
This'll keep.
Oh, shit.
Machines.
Yeah, I see them. That fucking long leg is the one I'm most worried about.
Acid's not gonna hurt it much.
And that's how you hunt machines.
Load up! I'm not with my sight! You clipped it! Pull it up!
Yeah, I noticed.
I can see why Draka wanted your help in gutting his machines.
Thanks.
Where to now?
Your wound has veins that spread underneath the sand. I'm just following their trail.
Not to another machine ambush, I hope.
Believe it or not, I have
Certainly
better
hope
things to do
not.
than try to kill you. Those flowers. The ground's wet too. The vein must have leaked here. Not enough to be the cause of the missing water, but enough for these plants to grow. We're on the right track.
You see all that from a patch of wet sand?
Yep.
Sunwings. Oh, I'd rather not deal with these guys. Maybe a little later.
That mound. It looks like the metal from the wound. We really are following its trail.
As I've been saying.
The desert kills, but it also surprises.
I should check where the pipes are headed with my focus. There's a lot of machines.
And a very dead soldier.
So it might be worse.
I need to take a closer look.
Machines weak to fire. You need to get rid of the machines first. Follow my lead.
Battle call!
God! Put out a poison of some kind. And it does affect the other machines, which is interesting.
Still in this fight.
I'm hit! I will bury you!
Okay, you take the spikes now. I'll take Grumpy. I'll take the Hungry Hippo! I got my own problems here. Another Grumpy Hippo down. Well, that went pretty well.
Water. Barely a lick's worth. But there are no streams in this area.
Which means it's coming from something else.
These anchors. That soldier must have used them to get up this cliff.
He must have been heading back to wherever he came from when those machines got him.
Maybe he found something up there worth reporting back about.
We'll find out soon enough.
I've yet to find a merchant that wants green shrine. I've mostly been using it as upgrade
What
components.
is this? The problem. I'm gonna need my focus. That weapon. Looks like that dead soldier tried to pry this open, but he didn't know what he was doing. And now the water's not going where it's supposed to.
Sabotage.
Or ignorance. Don't think this is gonna do anything. This must be the pipe that connects to Scalding Spear.
Oh, I see. I can climb up here.
Maybe if I follow that main pipe, I'll find something useful.
What do you need me to do?
Just, stay here. Let me know if anything changes. I'm gonna take a look around. A valve. That might help.
Hey! It stopped leaking.
It looks like that stopped the water flow. Now I just need to find a way to get it to Scalding Spear. That's the same type of machinery we found outside. Only this one's not leaking. Maybe Can help me switch the water flow. Sounds like the water's switched. Gotta open the valve upstairs. I'm not getting up through there. Sounds like that did something.
Aloy, I can hear water in the room again.
Anything leaking?
Not that I can see.
Let's hope that means my plan worked. That should do it.
This will return water to Scalding Spear?
Checking the wound is the only way to be sure.
That fallen soldier. Come with me. I want to look upon the face of the coward who did this to our people.
Probably gonna be someone she sent. Or a rival to what's his face. Or a rival, perhaps.
Save these for when I need it. You know him?
That is one of Draka's men. I should have known. Draka knew what would happen if the capital was left without water. But he didn't care. All he wanted was to cause a crisis so he could challenge my command.
We don't know that for sure.
Meet me back at the wound when you can. Please. To make sure the water will flow.
I will. Don't do anything rash about Draka.
Only an upstart acts rashly. A commander bides her time.
I don't think
Hey.
Draka meant to cause...
The desert was kind to lead you to us.
Things are about to get ugly
I don't know,
between
that-
Draka and Yara. Maybe I can head it off.
All I'm gonna say is that it doesn't sound, he doesn't seem like the person who would intentionally fuck over his people to get ahead. This seemed more like ignorance because he doesn't have a focus, he doesn't have any kind of second sight. There's no way he would have known. This seems more like a scout trying to just figure things out. I'm gonna end this one here. Thank you all for watching. I'm the ThedarkSeraph signing off.